Welcome to Foglight Video Solutions. This video details how to work with Foglight alarms. This video provides an overview of how to work with alarms in Foglight. At a basic level, alarms are fired in Foglight when the rule determines that certain predefined conditions are met. Rules are set and maintained within the administration dashboard. Because Foglight is a monitoring system, alarms are a fundamental part and are displayed in multiple places throughout the browser interface. Sometimes alarms are displayed for the entire Foglight system, and sometimes they are specific to a monitor agent or host. Let's log into the Foglight console and begin looking at some of the many places where alarms can be seen. We'll begin by using the Expert view. Selecting Agents under the Administration Management Server Dashboard module displays a list of alarms for a specific agent. From the Global View Databases dashboards, the alarms for each database agent can be viewed, with more details provided when drilling down into the database overview page. A list of alarms for a service can be seen by selecting Services and then Service Details. Selecting the Service Levels dashboard shows alarms for components possibly causing outages. Selecting the Service Operation Console dashboard shows all alarms for a specified group of services. And selecting the Alarms dashboard from the navigation panel shows alarms for the entire Foglight system. As you can see, alarms are a key part of Foglight. Let's start by examining one of the many locations where alarms are displayed in Foglight, the Alarms dashboard. The Alarms dashboard shows all of the alarms across the entire Foglight installation. You can change the time range by altering the bar that is displayed at the top corner of the dashboard. This bar is called a zonar. Click here to expand it. Now click in the middle of the range to drag it to the left or the right. The start and end times of the range change, but it keeps the same time range period. Increase or decrease the time period by dragging the sides of the range. As you can see, the pop-up displays a new range. If you wish to change to another time range, select one of the options here. Notice the information on the page is refreshed. The alarms for the entire system lists in the table all of the alarms for the current time range except SLA alarms. The totals for each level of alarm and the total number of alarms in the table are in the upper left corner of the view. Use the alarms filter to refine the list. Let's set the filter and select only those alarms with the severity of critical and the severity of warning. Notice the alarm list is refreshed to show all the alarms that meet this criteria. Let's look at the columns in the alarms table for the entire system. There's a select checkbox at the far right that can be used to make multiple selections. The severity icon is in the next column. Hover over it to launch a pop-up that shows the instance, host, agent, and agent type, origin by what rule, and whether it is acknowledged or cleared, the services impacted, and a table listing the history, incidents, and all the notes related to that alarm. Click the icon to see a pop-up window. It contains all of the information in the pop-up plus additional actions. The actions are acknowledged, acknowledged until normal, clear, and find historical occurrences. You acknowledge an alarm to indicate to the team that somebody is already working on the problem. You acknowledge until normal to acknowledge that the current alarm and all consecutive alarms fired by the same rule on the same instance. You clear an alarm when the issue has been resolved. Hovering over or clicking on an entry in the time column has the same effect as the severity column. Hovering over an entry in the Acknowledged column displays the acknowledged status, user, and time information. Hovering over an entry in the Cleared column displays similar information. Clicking on either column displays the alarm detail page. Clicking on an entry in the Host column shows the health, CPU, memory, disk, network usage, and alarms on that host. Links to alarms monitor host browser and host information are also listed. Moving on to the instance column, clicking an entry here shows the health summary of the instance and links to the agents containing data that triggered an alarm. Similarly, the agents column provides a running state and health summary for the selected agent. The origin column provides information on the source of an alarm. Clicking on an entry here displays the alarm details view. From here, you can access the rule viewer. The current alarms for the entire system lists 4 views in one: alarms, error instances, related hosts, and related agents. We took a look at the alarms earlier in this tutorial, so now we'll take a look at the error instances. The Error Instances view lists the agents that are the source of the alarms listed in the alarms view. For each source, it indicates the state of health, number of each type of alarm, and its health history. Related host is a convenient way to isolate issues related to systems by showing alarms organized by originating hosts. You can expand each host to see the source of the alarms. And finally, the related agents is a useful way to understand which agent is causing an alarm to fire by showing alarms organized by agents collecting the data. You can expand each agent node to see where the agent is gathering data. In this tutorial, you have learned that the alarms are displayed in multiple places throughout the browser interface: the agent's dashboard, Global View Databases dashboard, in the drill down pages of database agents, the services detail dashboard, the service level dashboard, the service operations console dashboard, and the alarms dashboard. From these dashboards, you can filter your lists to identify related hosts, related agents, and alarm sources. For more information about alarms, please refer to the user guide in our online documentation. To learn more about Foglight for databases, visit our support site at support.quest.com. For quick support questions, follow us at Quest Experts on Twitter.